weight gain and cancer. Let's discuss it on this episode of Cancer Chats. While it's not true for everybody, I have really struggled with weight gain pretty much after my diagnosis with cancer. Now, remember, when I was first diagnosed, I was also pregnant, so I had put some weight on with that pregnancy. But for me, the two things that have affected it the most is the fact that I had a hysterectomy to hopefully stave off a recurrence of cancer, at least help with that. And so that threw me directly into being postmenopausal, which for those of you that are in that field, you know that your metabolism just kind of disappears. And I've discussed in other videos that I also take an aromatase inhibitor, or an AI. And that also suppresses estrogen and has caused me to gain weight. I also deal with neuropathy and just kind of general pain, so I'm not always as active as I should be. And in the last 2 years, I've had a handful of surgeries, and those have all had, like most surgeries, a recovery time to where I wasn't very active. This has created a perfect storm for weight gain. Right now, I weigh more than I have ever weighed in my entire life. And I went back and forth on even wanting to share what that was, but I actually am tipping the scales at about 230 pounds right now. And I tell you that for a few reasons. One, to say, I think this is actually a fairly common problem with people dealing with cancer, with metastatic cancer, with the meds that you're on, and the surgeries that you've had. Weight gain is a real issue out there. But it's also, and I've had a lot of doctors tell me this, it's also really important to not be gaining weight, because living a healthy lifestyle, being a healthy weight, does seem to have some correlations with the cancer not reoccurring. So it's really important to me to get a handle on what's going on. So I tell you my weight partially to just say, hey, I get it, I know this happens to people, and I'm struggling with it. But I also tell you my weight so I can kind of have you guys hold me accountable. I very recently signed up for a gym membership, and I have a trainer, and I'm really interested, because my body is so sore a lot of the times, in working out more in the pool. So I have an aquatic trainer, and we're gonna work out, and I'm telling you guys this so hopefully, in a few months I can say, hey, I've lost a couple pounds. Or in a year, I can even say, hey, you guys knew I was doing this and I've lost, more than a couple pounds. So I'm asking you guys to be my accountability partners here. I know a lot of people struggle with weight gain, and I am honestly trying to do my best to change my diet to some degree, to work out, and hopefully let people know that I get it, and hopefully be maybe a bit of an encouragement to do something about that. There is literally no part of me that is looking forward to Friday, because that is the day that I'm going to go for my first training session at the gym, and I don't really want to. The past 2 years, I have felt sick or sore or bad for so many reasons, and the idea right now that I am spending money and time to kind of go feel awful, because when I work out, I kind of feel awful, is not something I'm looking forward to. But I understand the long-term health benefits here, and if I'm going to go through all the chemo, I'm going to go through all the radiation, I'm going to go through all the surgeries, I want to make sure that I'm doing my part to live as long as I possibly can, not only for myself, but for my family, for my kids, for my husband. So let me encourage you, if you're struggling with these same issues with weight gain, maybe it's not even because of cancer, but especially if it is, then do something about it. Find someone to be an encouragement, sign up at a gym, get a trainer, change your diet, do whatever you need to do. Use your resources that are available to you and try and make some healthy changes in your life. So here's hoping that in a while I can tell you guys that this has been a really positive impact on my life. But for right now, I'm really not looking forward to Friday. But I'll check back in. We'll see how it goes. And I wanted to tell you, I did not do a video last week. Mainly I was a little lame, but I've also been making some sweet TikToks because, well, quite frankly, they're just fun. This girl is on fire. So if you have some time and you're on the TikTok world, go check out Cancer Chats and you can see some of my videos there.